Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is going to completely change the game. In spite of the fact that the price of XRP Ripple is not stable at the moment, there is news that is emerging on the network that we cannot afford to ignore. As an illustration, Coinbase, which is one of the major cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, is getting ready to pump the price of our most beloved cryptocurrency to unprecedented heights, despite the fact that it is experiencing some difficulties. You just cannot afford to ignore this extremely positive indication since it is so important. However, where does that even come from? In reality, what is taking place? Have faith in me. It will blow your mind to hear that. First things first, without further ado, let's get right down to business. I hereby defer. Shockwaves have been thrown across the digital asset environment as a result of the recent storm that has surrounded XRP, Ripple, and Coinbase. This storm exists inside the whirling vortex of legal fights involving cryptocurrencies. As a result of an ongoing legal fight, there are numerous rumors that Coinbase, which is one of the most prominent cryptocurrency exchanges, may delist or restrict trading pairs that involve XRP Ripple. The Securities and Exchange Commission has placed a prolonged shadow on Ripple Labs by asserting that XRP is an unregistered security. This allegation has cast a long shadow over the company. Nevertheless, in the midst of the unpredictability, a figure has emerged whose participation has the potential to tip the scales in favor of XRP Ripple. Attorney John Deaton, who is well known for his unwavering advocacy of crypto rights, has entered the conflict and offered his knowledge in defense of Coinbase through his participation in this dispute. Not only does this move represent legal maneuvering, but it also does more. The XRP Ripple and its legal battle against the SEC could potentially undergo a transformation as a result of this strategic cooperation, which has the ability to take place. Vice President of Legal Affairs at Coinbase? According to Paul Grewal, who recognizes the significance of Deaton's support and appreciates the vital position it plays in Coinbase's defense plan, the support is significant. Grewal underlines that the resolution of this legal issue will have a direct impact on the millions of cryptocurrency owners in the United States who rely on the platform for their digital asset transactions. This conflict will stretch well beyond Coinbase itself. The participation of Deaton is not a one-time occurrence, rather, it is a continuation of his track record as an advocate for crypto rights. Previously, he used his experience to assist Ripple Labs in their legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, gaining him respect as a figure who advocates for the advancement of cryptography. The XRP Ripple community now has a renewed sense of optimism as a result of his support for Coinbase, which suggests that a resurgence that is supported by Coinbase may be on the horizon. In point of fact, there are rumors circulating in the cryptocurrency community that imply that Deaton's participation might be the catalyst for an increase in the value of XRP Ripple. The logic is straightforward. As Coinbase prepares a strong defense with Deaton on their side, there is a possibility that confidence in XRP Ripple's legal standing may increase greatly, resulting in a resurgence of investor interest and, as a consequence, an increase in the market value of the asset. Furthermore, the strategic role that Coinbase plays as one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges adds an additional layer of potential growth for XRP Ripple. Over the course of history, Coinbase listings have frequently led to huge price gains for the cryptocurrencies that were listed on the platform. Listing or continuing trading on Coinbase could result in a significant increase in demand and value for XRP Ripple in the event that it emerges triumphant from its legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission. In light of the fact that the conditions are favorable for a possible revival in the fortunes of XRP Ripple, the cryptocurrency community is preparing for what may be a seismic shift in the ongoing legal dispute. But alarming news has emerged from the depths of the internet, and it comes at a time when there are rumors that a resolution is on the horizon. The Ripple vs. SEC court case is reportedly rushing towards a dramatic conclusion, which is an event that is primed to send shockwaves across the market. Rumors are circulating that this is the case. Are you ready to investigate the matter in its entirety? Prepare yourself, because the information that you are about to learn will call into question all that you have ever believed you knew. On the legal front, the most recent action taken by the SEC has caused shockwaves to be felt throughout the cryptocurrency world. An opposing brief was submitted by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) in response to Ripple's move to strike expert testimony. This action paved the way for a significant decision to be made by Judge Sarah Netburn. Ripple's case for punitive disgorgement and injunction against the Securities and Exchange Commission could be affected by the outcome of this ruling, which could have far-reaching repercussions otherwise. Meanwhile, the possibility of a drawn-out legal struggle is looming big in the background. Despite the fact that the SEC has indicated that it intends to appeal the decision on the programmatic sales of XRP. As a result of this drawn-out timeline, XRP and Ripple are currently in a position of uncertainty. There is no trial date scheduled for the dispute, and the possibility of regulatory scrutiny is hovering over their heads until a definitive ruling is made. However, in the midst of the legal mess, a light of hope arises from a place that was not really expected. It has been previously noted that John Deaton, the founder of CryptoLawis and a candidate for the United States Senate, has entered the fray and is now defending thousands of Coinbase users in their fight against the Securities and Exchange Commission. His amicus curiae brief, which supports Coinbase's move for an interlocutory appeal, emphasizes the urgent need for legal certainty in the cryptocurrency industry. This attitude is shared by stakeholders from all different sectors of the industry. The outcome of the dispute between the Securities and Exchange Commission and Coinbase will have enormous repercussions for the digital asset industry as a whole. In the event that Coinbase is successful, it may indicate a turning point in the regulatory overreach of the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). This may potentially put a halt to the SEC's efforts to appeal against the verdict regarding the programmatic sales of XRP and pave the way for a more friendly regulatory climate. Ripple has built a vigorous defense against the Secretary of the Securities and Exchange Commission's demand for $2 billion in penalties for institutional sales of XRP coins. This demand comes in the midst of legal battle. Stuart Alderati, the chief legal officer of Ripple, has aggressively challenged the charges made by the SEC. He has argued that the proposed punishment is inappropriate given the facts of the case. During the course of the judicial disputes, as was noted earlier, Ripple, which is XRP, is currently at a fork in the road. The holders of XRP Ripple and the professionals who study it continue to maintain a cautiously positive outlook, despite the concerns surrounding its regulatory status. They are of the opinion that the transaction will be resolved within a few months, and that the price of XRP Ripple will suffer a big pump, which will indicate the beginning of a new age in which the cryptocurrency sector will experience growth and stability. In light of the ongoing developments in the cryptocurrency industry, it is becoming increasingly apparent that not all information is brought to the forefront. As we continue to piece together the events that have transpired, there is still a great deal that is concealed beneath the shroud of legal battles and regulatory scrutiny. There is one thing that becomes glaringly obvious. At this very moment, we are experiencing a significant change in the environment of XRP Ripple. All of us have experienced the sting of uncertainty as Ripple's court case has progressed, with partners pulling their support and the price of XRP plummeting as a direct result of this occurrence. An extraordinary transformation, on the other hand, is taking place in the midst of the uncertainties. A bullish signal has arisen, which indicates that there is a possibility that the fortunes of XRP Ripple will turn around. As far as the radar is concerned, this is not a mere blip. We must pay attention to this seismic upheaval because it requires it. Currently, the winds of change are blowing, and the ramifications are just staggering. With this newly discovered optimism, what does it signify for the future of XRP Ripple exactly? Permit me to expand. The XRP Ripple cryptocurrency stands out as a digital diamond in the midst of a field of digital gold in the enormous sea of cryptocurrencies, which frequently places innovation at the forefront of the spotlight. As a result of its distinctive characteristics and strategic collaborations, it has attracted the attention of financial institutions all over the world, distinguishing it from the thousands of other cryptocurrencies that are now in circulation. The focus of XRP Ripple is on finding solutions to problems that actually exist in the world, namely in the field of international payments. Despite the fact that Bitcoin